If you're a real estate agent, whether you're a buyer or seller's agent, I have a wonderful task manager that can help you track your tasks from start to finish. This sheet is available on my website at savvyandthriving.com. It's available in Google Sheets and Excel. So let me show you how it works. So there's a buyer's checklist and there's a seller's checklist. Let me show you how the buyer's checklist works first. What we'll do is we'll come in and put the file number, the buyer's name, the property address, the seller agent name, phone number, and the seller's name if you have it, the property status if it's active or under contract, the contingency status, and then the list price of the property. You can put the actual purchase price, you can put the contract date, the type of financing, and then along the way we have lots of different checkboxes. So you can check things off as you complete them. There's a place for home inspector name, inspection contingency date, if the home inspection was completed, the inspection date, radon, termite, and septic inspections, appraisal contingency date, whether or not the appraisal was ordered, the appraisal date, and so on. So as you go through, you can check things off on your list. If your process is different, that's not a problem. You can always come in any of the headings and delete them out and put your own process here. And then at the end, you can put the closing date, the closing location, the closing location address, whether or not the keys were transferred, you sent your client a thank you gift, you marked it on the MLS as sold, and marked it on social media as sold. You can put your commission rate percentage, and then it will calculate your commission amount for you, and you can check it off as you've received commission. And you can put any notes here. The seller's checklist works the exact same. You're just going to go through and check off items after you've met with the clients, look at the property status, the contingency status, the list price, and so on. It just has a few more additional tasks for selling the property, such as taking photos and adding a lockbox and things like that. There is a place again for the contract date, the type of financing, the closing date, location, and closing address, as well as you're putting in your commission rate that you're receiving, the commission amount earned, and commission paid. So that's how this sheet works. The only difference in this sheet between Google Sheets and Excel is there won't be any checkboxes on the Excel version, just because it overloads my system when I use the checkboxes. So what I've done instead is I just put X's for the boxes, or you can put the date that it was completed. Either way works fine. So that's how this sheet works. It's available again on my website at savvyandthriving.com. I have a real estate template bundle that has lots of other things, including this sheet and an income and expense tracker to help you stay organized. Feel free to check me out at savvyandthriving.com.